So welcome. I greet you to peace and gratitude. My name is Fortune Wali. I wear many, many hats: cultural broker, navigator, auntie, grandma, kolahabo. Um, what else? But I lead Isuroon, which is an organization that dear and love to my heart. It's 14 years old. And because right now it's Ramadan, it solidifies why we do what we do. It's service, it's kindness, it's serving people who need us. It's also serving people who want to help themselves. So in America, they say, teach me how to fish. Practically, that's part of our values as well. We're helping people in crisis, stability, and then by then they know how to fish and they don't need us. The only thing they need is cultural identity and hug. So there are so many people I want to say thank you and express gratitude. Isuroon team, I don't know what I would do without you. Our 17,000 families out of now 78 zip codes, they rely on you. You're not only doing your job description, but you're doing 20 others. Some other people will sue us, but I know you come to us because you love what we do. I appreciate you so much. Will you give a round of applause to my team? Thank you. And there's so many people to be grateful for. We have Deed Commissioner here, Commissioner Matt Baleric. I butchered that, sorry. And then we have Hannibin Health folks, Kathleen D. Cabillos, Mohammed Bargo. There's so many elected officials and community members. There's so many titles. It doesn't have to be PhD or government leadership. Our faith leaders, everyone. I appreciate being here. We have our time is kind of weird because the IFTAR is coming faster. So I'll be quickly giving you 3 things that is new to Isuroon. There's so many crises and scarcity and worries about money and inequality and resources that are going to be taken away. Jennifer, I don't envy your job, but I feel sad that we have to deal with a lot of families that are going to the ER. Commissioner too, some budget cuts, but our values, our Isuroon values and our community, we have never been thinking about scarcity. Our team, the focus is what it always been. Focus on serving our families the best way we know and empowering them. So we will be consulting people who have had stability, who have never lived with instability. We'll be coaching everyone else. So what can I say? Grateful, gratitude. Isuroon is healthy. We're not in crisis. We got great team. We got great funders. We got friends. Some of our foes are really finally understanding us, why we're so weird, why we're so independent, and why we're so absolutely want to be independent. That's our core. That's my absolutely calling. But we want to collaborate. We want to learn from you, and we want to teach you as well, something like that. And so our program is going to be short. We got a few more minutes. I'll introduce you to one thing in finances, because all of the Feeding Our Future syndrome, people are worried about Somalis, other refugees, other immigrants, people have committed fraud. This does not label Somali community as a people who are weird, that want to steal money all the time. 99% of our communities are honest, dignified human beings. I know all of them. And every community has bad people. And so if you're worried for us, we're fine. The best thing you can do for us is just empower those who feel they're being targeted or they're being looked at. We just finished our 2024 audit, single audit. It's so painful, but it's so awesomely needed. Those of you know. We also did 2024, 2023 audit as well. So all the legislators and our allies are saying for students, just give us the audit so then they can be advocate. We've added 3 new staff that are anchors to the ground. I'm up here running around, but now we have an incredible team that's supporting us administratively on finances and programs. So we're growing. We're grateful to all of our partners from Hennepin County to United Way to our funders and relationship that we have. So I appreciate you. If I miss anything, please forgive me. I'm low in sugar right now. And one thing I want to tell you, one of our friends, my dear friend, just turned 71. 70? 70. Antonia Wilkinson, please stand up. Oh my goodness. She is the most incredible human being. You're my therapist. You're my consultant. You're my role model. And you'll tell me why you look so young at that age. Anyway, without further ado, I want to welcome Abdullahi, who's going to be emceeing for us. Thank you.
All right, good evening again. I'm Abdullah Abdullah, but before I say anything, I just want to say another round of applause for our fearless leader and this wonderful human being, Fartoon Willie. One more one. I am Abdullah Abdullah, and speaking of being a role model, since I came to this country 15 years ago, that is really, well, first I was thinking about how to, what to do myself, go to college, figure out what I would need to do, and then after that, even before I figured that out fully, I was talking to someone on how should I help, where I contribute, how do I give back? That was an elder in the community, somebody who was also an elected official, and he said, before you do that, I think it's probably wise for you to figure out, have about 10 years of work experience maybe, and then feed your family first, take care of your children, and then think about how to give back. Now I feel like it's after 10 years of work or so, I started a year ago or so, I started Humanize Minnesota. It's a consulting firm solely focused on inclusion and making sure community voices are included in the most important decisions that are happening mostly in government spaces. I'm coming from urban planning and engineering and design background, and most of the time, in most rooms and most tables that I'm at, if I'm not the only person of color, it's unreal and unbelievable. I don't know how we got there, but I wanted to show others that are kind of trying to break into that space. There is a way to be in the consulting space. There is another way to make a living, a decent living. And I think in the nonprofit space, what Isuroon is doing is also very inspiring. And we are so proud of Isuroon and the work that they do. It's very close to Maghrib time. That is when we break our IFTAR. Most of us who are fasting are kind of on the edge at this hour of the day. So be patient with us. There's not going to be a lot of speeches, but I will introduce the few people that will speak later. We'll start our program tonight with a call to prayer. In 2 minutes? Yes. In 2 minutes, we will have a call to prayer, and that is about the time that we will be breaking our fast. And then we will make a line to the food, and then we'll have few short 30-minute of eating time, and then we'll have a few limited speakers after that. Fartoon will. Okay. So I now invite you to just mingle and go back to your conversations and your tables, get to know each other. If you are, I don't know if you are willing to, again, one more thing, what Fartoon was saying now, if you ever really felt strongly about the community fabric and supporting local organizations and nonprofit organizations like Isuroon, now probably is the time. Now's the time. I can't think of any other time that's probably there's a bigger need, because there are all those the federal funding streams are sort of like dying out. So we're all that we got. It's the local, it's our own wallets in the neighborhoods and our cities and at the state level. So if now is this, whether you are donating or supporting yourself, or you're thinking about bringing other friends and sharing the message and the mission of Isuroon with your friends and colleagues, Isuroon could use that help. Thank you again. What is it? The call to play is okay, now we'll have our call to prayer. So please listen. It will be in Arabic, so if you don't understand, that's okay. If you have somebody who understands Arabic or the Islamic faith, they will explain what this beautiful call to prayer means. Thank you.
الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله اللهم رب
Thank you very much for that beautiful call to prayer. Now, without further ado, it's time to eat.